Alright fellas, today we're going to talk about Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., known to the world simply as Neymar Jr. He was born on February 5, 1992 in the modest town of Mogi das Cruzes, located in the state of Sao Paulo, Brazil. From the moment he was born, Neymar's life was intertwined with football. His father, Neymar da Silva Sr., was a former professional footballer who recognized his son's potential from a very early age. While Neymar Sr. never reached international stardom, he experienced an understanding of the game, will later become instrumental in shaping Neymar Jr.'s career, not only as a mentor, but also as his manager and trusted advisor. Growing up in a lower middle class household, Neymar Jr. was exposed to the difficulties and economic hardships that are familiar to many Brazilian families. The family's financial struggles meant frequent moves and a constant battle to provide the basics. At one point, the family was forced to live in a single room above a mechanic shop to make ends meet. However, even in these modest conditions, Neymar's love for football was evident. Like many Brazilian children, he would spend hours kicking a ball around the narrow streets and dirty fields near his home, using anything available as a goalpost. Football was not just a pastime for him, it was a passion, a dream, and perhaps even a lifeline. From as early as the age of 3, Neymar displayed an unusual talent for the game. He would dribble past other children with ease, performing tricks that seemed beyond his years. Encouraged by his father and supported by his mother, Nada and Santos, Neymar's dedication to football quickly became the focal point of his childhood. His mother played an equally important role in his early development, providing emotional support and managing the home so that Neymar and his father could focus on nurturing his talent. By the time he was just 6 years of age, Neymar began playing futsal, a variant of football, played on a smaller indoor court. Futsal is a game that demands quick reflexes, close ball control, and fast decision making. It was during these formative years on the futsal court that Neymar began to refine the skills that later defined his playing style: dazzling dribbles, close control, and a natural flair for improvisation. Many of the tricks he would later use on the global stage were first developed during these intense, fast-paced futsal matches. In addition to futsal, Neymar also began participating in street football games, known in Brazil as peladas, which are typically informal matches played without strict rules or referees. These matches helped him further sharpen his instinct and creativity, as he had to adapt constantly to unpredictable environment and opponent. This combination of street football and futsal laid the foundation for Neymar's uniquely expressive style, which blends showmanship with effectiveness. Recognizing the need for a more structured environment, Neymar joined the youth academy of Portuguesa Santista, a small club in the region, where he began receiving more formal training. His performances were so impressive that they quickly drew the attention of scouts from bigger clubs. By the age of 11, Neymar joined the prestigious youth academy of Santos FC, a club with a storied history that once nurtured the legendary Pelé. For Neymar and his family, this was a dream come true, but it was only the beginning. As part of Santos FC youth system, Neymar's talent blossomed further. He was often several steps ahead of his peers, displaying a maturity on the board that belied his age. Coaches at Santos immediately recognized that they were working with a once-in-a-generational player. Despite being small in stature, Neymar made up for it with his balance, agility, and a fearless attitude. He would dribble past defenders, score stunning goals, and make everything on the pitch look effortless. Around this time, Neymar's family moved to São Vicente and later to Santos to be closer to the club. The family's financial situation improved significantly when Neymar began to earn money through sponsorships and bonuses from Santos, even as a teenager. His rising star attracted corporate interest early on, and by the age of 15, Neymar was already signed to contract with Nike and other Brazilian brands. It was clear that he was not just a promising footballer, he was becoming a marketable figure and symbol of hope for many young Brazilians. Despite the growing fame and attention, Neymar remained focused on his development. His dedication to training, combined with the strong support of his family, helped him stay grounded. His father managed his contract and public image, ensuring that Neymar's off-field life did not interfere with his rapid rise on the pitch. By the time Neymar was 17, he had made his professional debut for Santos FC senior team. This moment marked the end of his early life and the beginning of a new chapter, one that would see him become a global football icon. But the foundation of this incredible journey was built during those humble beginnings in Mogi das Cruzes, nurtured by family, sharpened by futsal, and forged in the intense passion of Brazilian street football. Neymar Jr.'s club career is a story of ambition, brilliance, and controversy. A journey that took him from the sandy pitches of Brazil to the biggest football arenas in Europe. His path through Santos FC, FC Barcelona, and Paris Saint-Germain showcases that not only is football in evolution, but also the shifting dynamics of modern football, astronomical transfer fees, global branding, and the pressure of superstardom. Neymar made his professional debut for Santos FC on March 7, 2009, at just 17 years of age. Within minutes of entering the pitch, he made an impression with his quick feet, creativity, and confidence. That same month, he scored his first professional goal, the beginning of what would become a dazzling spell at his boyhood club. At Santos, Neymar quickly became the team's focal point. He was known for his spectacular dribbling, flair, and fearlessness in one-on-one situations. Though still a teenager, he played with the swagger of a seasoned veteran, often taking on multiple defenders with ease. His performances mark comparisons of Brazilian legends like Pele and Robinho, both of whom also rose to fame as Santos. Between 2009 and 2013, Neymar scored over 100 goals for the club, delivering some unforgettable moments. Perhaps his most iconic goal came in 2011 against Flamengo, a goal that won him the FIFA Puskas Award for the Goal of the Year. That same year, he helped Santos win the Copa Libertadores, South America's most prestigious club competition. Their first, since Pele led the team in 1963. Neymar was instrumental throughout the tournament and finished as the team's top scorer. Despite receiving offers from European giants like Real Madrid and Chelsea, Neymar chose to stay in Brazil longer than most young South American stars. This decision allowed him to mature and become a household name in some country. However, by 2013, it became clear that the time has come for him to take his talent to Europe. In June 2013, Neymar completed a highly anticipated transfer to FC Barcelona, signing a 5-year deal. The move was surrounded by legal and financial controversy, as the true cost of the transfer, initially reported at €57 million, was later revealed to be over €86 million, sparking a court case that involved Neymar, his family and Barca executives. Despite the off-field drama, Neymar's on-field performances quickly justified the hype. He made his debut in August 2013 and scored his first goal in the Spanish Super Cup against Atletico Madrid. But it was the 2014-2015 season that actually defined Neymar's time in Barcelona. Under manager Luis Enrique, Neymar formed the iconic attacking trio with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, probably known as the MSN. The trio delivered one of the most dominant attacking displays in football history. During that season, Neymar scored 39 goals in all competitions, including 10 in the UEFA Champions League, helping Barcelona win a historic treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey and the Champions League. In the final against Juventus, Neymar scored a third goal, sealing a 3-1 victory and cementing his place among Europe's elites. Over the next 2 seasons, Neymar continued to thrive at Barcelona. His chemistry with Messi and Suarez was unmatched, with the trio combining over 120 goals in a single season. In 2017, Neymar delivered one of the most unforgettable performances in Champions League history during Barcelona's 6-1 comeback against PSG, scoring 2 goals and assisting the decisive one in the final minute. Yet, despite his success, Neymar began to feel overshadowed by Messi's towering legacy. Many speculated that he wanted to step out of Messi's shadow and prove himself as a Ballon d'Or caliber player in his own right. That desire led to the next and most controversial chapter of his club career. In August 2017, Neymar shocked the footballing world by signing with Paris Saint-Germain for a world record fee of €222 million, making him the most expensive player in history, a record that still stands till today. The move was bold, divisive and symbolic of the changing power dynamics in football, with PSG, back with Qatari's wealth, setting itself on the European stage. Neymar's debut season in Paris Saint-Germain was spectacular on an individual level. He scored 28 goals in just 30 appearances, showcasing his full range of skills, from dazzling footwork to stunning free kicks. PSG won a domestic treble that season, but Neymar's campaign was cut short by injury, forcing him to miss crucial Champions League matches. Injuries and controversies became recurring themes during his time in France. Though Neymar consistently delivered high-level performances when fit, he missed many key games due to ankle and foot injuries. His off-field behavior, including clashes with teammates, accusations of diving, and transfer rumors often dominated headlines. Neymar played a key role in PSG's run to the 2020 Champions League final, where they lost narrowly to Bayern Munich. That season reunited discussions about his potential to lead a team to European glory. Over any 6 seasons in Paris Saint-Germain, Neymar helped the club win 5 Ligue 1s, 3 French Cups, and numerous domestic trophies, becoming one of the most successful players in the club's history. However, PSG's ultimate goal, winning the Champions League, remained elusive. With the rise of younger stars like Kylian Mbappe, and with persistent injuries, Neymar's influence at PSG began to wane. In 2023, after another injury-plagued season, and amid growing discontent from fans, Neymar left Europe altogether. In August 2023, Neymar signed with Alhilal in Saudi Arabia, joining a growing list of global stars who moved to the Saudi Pro League. The move was seen as part of a broader shift in football economics, with Middle Eastern clubs offering much salaries to attract modern players. Though many critics saw the move as the beginning of the end of Neymar's elite career, others viewed it as a new challenge and a financial decision. Injuries continued to affect his playing time, but Neymar remained a global icon and one of the most recognized elites in the world. Neymar Jr.'s international career has been one of intense passion, breathtaking brilliance and emotional burden. Since making his debut for the Brazilian national team as a teenager, Neymar has worn the famous yellow shirt with pride and flair, often serving as the face of an entire footballing nation. His journey with Brazil, from dazzling moments at the World Cup to heartbreaks and redemptions, reflect the complete legacy of a player held at the higher to Pele, yet weighed down by the immense expectations that title brings. While Neymar's football career has dazzled millions in moments of magic, it has also been frequently clouded by controversy. As one of the most famous athletes in the world, Neymar lived under a constant spotlight, and not always for his performances on the pitch. From a public criticism of his behavior and lifestyle to legal battles and serious allegations, Neymar's journey has been as turbulent as it has been triumphant. A major challenge throughout Neymar's career has been injury, particularly during his time at Paris Saint-Germain. Additionally, Neymar also faced backlash on the field for diving. One of the most serious and damaging controversies Neymar had faced came in June 2019, when he was accused of rape by Brazilian model Nadila Trindade. The allegations stemmed from a meeting the two had in a hotel in Paris, which was reportedly arranged via Instagram. Trindade claimed that Neymar became more aggressive and forced himself on her during their encounter. Neymar denied the accusation vehemently, stating that the encounter was consensual. In an attempt to defend himself publicly, Neymar posted a video on Instagram denying the claims and sharing screenshots of his conversations with the woman, including photos and messages, to support his case. With his intent was to prove his innocence. The act of publishing private messages and images without consent raised legal and ethical concerns. Brazilian authorities opened an investigation into the rape allegations, where Neymar was mostly under investigation for sharing intimate images of the accuser, which violated Brazilian privacy laws. After weeks of public attention and legal back and forth, the case took a dramatic turn when Sao Paulo prosecutors announced in July 2019 that they were dropping the rape investigations due to insufficient evidence. The accuser was later charged with procedural fraud, extortion, and slander. Though these charges were eventually dropped, the insane incident had a profound impact on Neymar's mental state and public image. Though legally exonerated, the case remains one of the most serious and polarizing episodes in his career. For some, it serves as a reminder of how fame and power can complicate issues of conscience and accountability. For others, it reinforced support for Neymar as someone unfairly targeted due to his celebrity status. Yet, his influence endures, on the pitch, in the locker room, and across cultures. Whether remembered as the wonder boy who didn't reach the quiet heights expected of him, or as the genius who brought beauty and chaos to every match he played, Neymar's place in football history is secure. He's not just a player who played the game, he lived it loudly, loved it passionately, and forever changed the way it is watched and celebrated. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like for the bit of this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.